recall when we were all speculating, or if not all of us, most of us kept speculating, guessing, gossiping, and wondering who the first jar of ARO JAM went to, and we could not figure that out. There was so much buzz on social media. This happened because Meghan sent, her ARO JAMs, American Rivera Orchard jam, to some of her friends, and they had numbers on it. So we never got to know who got the first. Who was the number one? Who had the number one jar of the ARO JAM? Guess what? We now know. She revealed it during her show on Netflix. We now know. So hello guys, thank you for tuning in. Welcome to Trend Talks. I'm Miraj, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Remember to like, to comment, to subscribe, and hit that icon bell so you don't miss out on any notifications or any alerts from this channel. So the jar, do you guys want to know who the jar went to? The jar went to none other than Meghan's mom. There were guesses. We all kept wondering. Some said, oh, it was Harry. Some said it's who. Oh, but it was none other than Doria, Meghan's mom. That is so sweet. Like, it's so thoughtful. You can say it's obvious, like it's her mom. It went to her mom, but at the time, people kept asking, who was number one? Who was number one? Who did she send it to? But now we know it went to her mom. That's her first love. That's her mom. Why did we not think of that? For anyone who thought like that, kudos to you. You guessed right. So, With Love, Meghan is streaming on Netflix, and of course, people are excited. People are watching. If you are not, please tune in, watch. There's so much amazing things. It's a chill show. It's good vibes. It's good food. It's conversation hosting with friends. Some of her tight-knit circle of friends, people who she's known for a long time, since, like people, someone like Daniel, her makeup artist. They've been friends for close to 15 years. We have Minnie Kling, we have Abigail Spencer. A lot of these people she's been with through so many things. They've known her before and after she even became part of the royal family. So it's an exciting show. There's so many amazing recipes, so many amazing, DIYs, crafting, gardening, cooking. She is so passionate, and you can tell she just loves food. And Harry is a lucky man to have a woman who's beautiful, who's smart, who's brilliant, who's elegant, and who is nurturing homemaker. We get it, Harry. We get it. We definitely, we used to know that, but now we get it. You are one lucky man. So With Love, Meghan isn't like the Harry and Meghan Netflix series, which contained new information and some controversies. With Love, Meghan is supposed to be chill, relaxing show. So we're not going to treat it like a sprint, like because with Love, Meghan had with Harry and Meghan had a lot of controversies. This one is chill. We're not going to rush. We're taking it our time. That's Kaiser, guys. That is Kaiser. So here are some of the highlights from the show. The Sussex surname in the second episode have improved, and I know sometimes I may slip. So guys, don't be too harsh. But I will do my best. I will definitely work on that. So I get Mindy, I definitely get you. She is a Sussex now, and she also did an exclusive, interview with People magazine before the show came out, where she talked about how meaningful the Sussex name is to her. Because people keep saying, why do you keep that name? Why are you still associated with this name if you decided to leave the royal family? She just told us it's so meaningful, it's so sentimental, because it's the name for all of their family. That's why it's so significant. So I hope you guys get that. Meghan explained her fashion philosophy to Mindy Kaling. Meghan explains that she likes high-low revealing. She said she was wearing pants from Zara, a shirt by Italian luxury brand Loro Piana, and a sweater from California designer Jenny Kane. Really cute. Clean praises. She wears Zara. The media likes accusing her of wearing very expensive things. A lot of people can afford Zara. Zara is, a good fashion brand. It's not like it's bad, but I think a lot of people can afford that. It's like when you say, most people cannot afford Gucci, cannot afford Prada, they cannot afford Chanel, right? But when he says Zara, it's relatable. It's like, oh, I have a pair of jeans from Zara, I have a shirt from Zara, I have perfume from Zara. That's relatable. That is relatable. So bonding with Mindy over starring in long-running series. One thing that you and I have in common is we were both on TV shows for a long time. Mindy says, Meghan confirms Suits ran for 7 years, just shy of The Office's 8. I'm on a series. This is all I want. Meghan recalls. Mindy adds, health insurance, steady paycheck, yes. Consistency, Meghan agrees. Of course. Do you guys remember? I've kept telling you she was paid $50,000 per episode on that show. And that show broke records. It was one of the most streamed shows on Netflix in 2023. Actually, when it came to the Netflix platform, people really, really streamed. So she did good. Her show broke records. It's still one of the most watched shows to date. So our girl, we are so proud of her. And also Mindy was on The Office for 8 seasons. That's huge. Mindy is such an incredible actress. I love her sense of humor. She is hilarious. Super hilarious. So moving to Toronto for Suits. They moved to Toronto. Filming during Suits was filmed in Toronto. So Meghan had to spend a lot of time in Toronto, Canada. And also during the Invictus Games, when she made a speech, she said Canada, when she touched Canadian soil, it felt like home. Because she spent a lot of time there filming the show. And then making breakfast for her jam. I wake up every morning and take a lot of pride in making breakfast for my family. Meghan says, mornings are fast. Gotta get the kids to school. I find when I'm cooking bacon, my kitchen very immediately becomes full of husband and 3 dogs. It's not my perfume that's bringing them all in, she adds, before singing, my bacon brings all the boys to the yard, to the tune of Kelly's hit song, Milkshake. Now we know Harry and the dogs and Archie and Lilibet all love bacon. They love bacon. So she once worked with a coat check at a Chicago bar before they encouraged her to try waitressing. The guy, it was really loud, and he's like, hey, can I get you a, instant martini? And I was like, I don't know what he's saying. I was like, I think he's from Texas. And he asked me for a cowboy run martini. And they were like, we don't have that. So I went back and I was like, we don't have that. And he's like, what? You don't have a Kettle One martini? And I was like, I don't know. And they were like, let's have you go back to being a coat check girl. And then now to the fun part. Who got the 1 jar of ARO JAM? On social media, many wondered who received coveted number 1, and on With Love Meghan, the answer was unveiled to be her mother, Doria Ragland. People took it very personally, the hierarchy. Meghan says on the series, adding, anyone who got them, I hope they felt like I wanted to share this with you. It was her mom. And I remember there's so much buzz. People kept, speculating, who got the number 1 jar? Who got the number 1 jar? So learning mahjong with Tracy Robbins, Victoria Jackson, and Jennifer Rudolph Watch. My girlfriends are coming over. We have all started to learn mahjong together in the past few months. We play a version called American Mahjong. What I've come to really love about mahjong is that the game itself is really fun. But what was so great was the idea of learning something new with your friends together, and then recognizing that mahjong becomes the background of the expansion of friendship. It's the feeling of community. It's become special for all of us. We are at such different chapters in our lives. It's amazing that it's just as meaningful for me as it is for Victoria or Tracy or Jennifer. We all really like it. So on food and motherhood, even before I was a mom, I love being able to nurture in that way. Some of my favorite childhood moments are the meals that my mom would make. She made a lot of soul food. Remember, she'd taken a Thai cooking class. So every week we had Thai barbecue chicken and spring rolls. I remember those flavors so well, and I want my kids to have those same formative memories of things that I cook. We call them mama meals, and those are ones that I hope they come back to when they're older, when they're married and they have their own kids, and they go, oh, let's have a mama meal. And it's the same roast chicken I've been making since they were little. See how she speaks? She's a good mom. She's so happy. She's passionate. This is someone who's passionate. You can just tell someone is passionate by the way they speak highly of their craft, how she's cooking, how she like cooking for her mom, how she even has these childhood memories of what her mom used to make when she was younger, and she hopes the same thing happens with Archie and Lilibet when they're older, when they're married and they get home, and she's cooking them the same meal they've been having since they were kids. Now that is what we call amazing. That's what we call, memories, memory lane. I can't believe she was talking about listening to yacht rock while arranging flowers. What a life. Anyway, Megan is a nurturer and she has a lot of patience to really entertain hostess and make things pretty. I don't have the same patience, but I've always loved watching someone with a pleasant voice just cook and entertain us this way. Oh, and of course, Doria got the #1 ARO JAM. People were really creating too many conspiracies about the jam. Guys, now we can now stop with the conspiracies. We now know who got the #1 jam. The #1 ARO JAM was none other than Doria, Duchess Meghan's mom. So here's some of the comments. Lady Esther says, hey, no criticism, the yacht rock, the Double brothers, some Bill Withers, and of course Jimmy Buffett. It's my relaxing weekend jam. See what I did there? And then Carrie says, wait, I just realized as ever I get it. Yes, Mario. No, I cannot say that. Let me break it. User. So guys, let me know your thoughts. Who did you think, like before we actually knew who got the first ARO JAM and we had so many conspiracies, who did you think it went to? Because I did not know it went to Doria. I didn't even think like that. Who did you guys think, or who did you speculate it went to? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I hope you guys continue streaming. I hope you're loving the show. Let me know your thoughts on watching it and how is it going. Leave your comments below. So thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you, and if you haven't, remember to subscribe, to share, to like, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.